Welcome to round two, part one of commentary on Fitch versus Teamaster. Dun dun dun! I'm wearing my The More You Pwn t-shirt that was given to me by the Frugal Gamer. Yeah, maybe he'll wear the Minecraft t-shirt that I got him in a video sometime. So, where are we? Only half of round two has been completed. This is just part one. When the other half happens, I will come in with some more commentary. And I'm sorry to those of you who have been waiting for this. Not all my fault. I mean, Fitch's video starts off by saying that his midterms kept him from responding to Teamaster, and then, I've been doing things that Christians should be doing, feeding homeless people and unemployed and all that, and protesters. So I've been busy. And that's my excuse. But Fitch did his half. I'm going to comment on that because I don't know what Teamaster's excuse is. Hopefully he's out feeding some poor. So, Fitch starts out his video that his Bible college midterms were the reason why this has been like a whole 2 weeks, 3 weeks in the making. And I gotta wonder why, because, Bible college. Do you believe unquestionably that there is a God and that you should follow everything he says? Yes? Well, then you get an A. How fucking hard is that? Do you do a little logic and reason on the side? Well, then you get a C. Did you order up some Taiwanese callboys with no teeth and Batman costumes and do lines of crystal meth off their dicks? Well, then you get a D, but you can make it up to an A with extra credit later on. That's my idea of what his Bible college is. So, no excuse. Bring him out faster. At about 1 minute in, Fitch says that this is a Christian issue. And at this point in the video, he seems to step free of that fourth wall and really address the crowd in a metatextual way. And I really think that, me having a big head, this statement was about me having a commentary video on their last round. But basically, no atheists are welcome in this. You don't have to break the fourth wall for me. You do your thing, I'll do mine. You have your A and B conversation, and I'll just have my C for commentary on how ironic and ridiculous you can be. And I'll give you an example of that ridiculousness. About 30 seconds later, Fitch says, this is not about how anyone else but Christians should act in whether to allow other forms of Christians into people's homes, into Christian homes, and proselytize to them and try to change their minds from one particular sect of Christianity to one slightly different sect, So Jews and Muslims and atheists can bugger off and keep their noses out of this, because this conversation is about Fitch, who's about to take the high road of being more inclusive than Teamaster. Even though, all these other religions or worldviews or whatever, they're not allowed in this conversation that he's going to have, where he's going to take the high road of inclusiveness. The irony from this fucking cunt here is too hot to handle, really. So I'm going to just bottle up my two biggest objections from this 15-minute video. The first of my biggest objections is that at one point he again seems to step out of that fourth wall and says, let's not make veiled references to insulting each other's intelligence. Let's let the atheists do that. Really? An intolerant statement in that it's not just an atheist problem. I'm sure that there are Christians on the outside of this conversation that equally would be belittling their intelligence, and the two Christians in this conversation would do the same, because a little bit towards the end of this video, Fitch is saying in his message to Teamaster, you and I both know that Jehovah's Witnesses believe a lie. You know, it's fucking common knowledge. And that would be my second big problem with Fitch's message in this, because Jehovah's Witnesses are no less crazy or more crazy than the beliefs of Fitchful thinking, Fitchful listening, whatever, in his Methodist Bible College, or the Church of One servant and follower of Christ beliefs of Teamaster. In that, well, Fitch, you're going to college to learn, how to perform pseudo-cannibalistic rituals where you're going to feed people the flesh of your zombie Jew on a stick savior. So yeah, step off your high horse there, because your beliefs are no less fucking wacko crazy than those Jehovah's Witnesses. So those are my two biggest problems with Fitch's side of this round. But for part 2, round 2, we're going to be looking at Teamaster's response. And here's the kicker. Even though Fitch did considerably poorer in this round than he did in the first round, because he is showing a little bit more intolerance and bigotedness, even though by his fourth wall breaking, we can tell that he knows that people's eyes are on him, but still he cannot seem to get it together to make a coherent message of inclusiveness that doesn't look ironic and ridiculous. Even though Fitch has faltered in this first half, based on previous experiences with Teamaster, I have confidence, not really a faith, just a confidence that has been validated time and again, that Teamaster could possibly give this round to Fitch, because he could go even more bigoted and intolerant than Fitch has come off, which is really only moderate for a Christian who is going to a Bible college. So stay tuned for round 2, part 2, where I will do my commentary on Teamaster's side, if he ever gets up the energy to do anything productive in his life, on the internet.